I'm Simon. Thanks for tuning into The Ordinary Filmmaker. If you're new here, click subscribe to receive notification of my latest videos, and all the links to everything I talk about in this video, including gear discussed as well as my contest to give away a Canon EOS R5, can be found in the description down below, along with my affiliate links which help support this channel. This morning's video is good news for those of us that own the Canon EOS R5, that are about to buy it, or that should be receiving it shortly. Canon is about to release a firmware update or a series of firmware updates to improve the functionality and fix bugs for the EOS R5. This comes from Canon Rumors, and it's rated as a CR2, which means it comes from credible resources, and, well, I mean, it's a firmware update. I think it's pretty much a foregone conclusion that we're going to be getting one, but what's going to be included in it, that's the key. So let's go ahead and take a look at this slide here. Cinema Raw Lite option for 8K recording, C-Log 3, which is good news, various bug fixes, which is awesome. Even I've noticed some strange goings on. For example, when I shoot video, I always expect it to be recorded to card 1, and I've set that so in the camera menus. However, every now and then the EOS R5 decides it wants to record to card 2, and I hate that because that's my V30 card, and it takes a good 10 plus minutes to move a video like this off of that card onto the computer, whereas the CF Express, a minute or less. So it's a huge difference. So I hope that's fixed. The other mentionable item that's coming in the firmware update is increased record time limits, but Canon Rumor says don't expect much of an increase. What's that supposed to mean? Seriously? Like 5 minutes? 10 minutes? I mean, that would still be better than what we have, but that's a little silly, isn't it? Now, I want to draw your attention back to what Media said, a Canon technical rep, on July the 10th. She said this: once that's been lifted, it shouldn't be an issue to record 4K 30 as long as you have a card long enough and the camera is powered by the mains. All right, so we got two things here. We got a rumor from Canon Rumors that says, yes, we're getting a firmware update, and, well, of course we're going to be getting firmware updates. They're telling us that we're going to get bug fixes, C-Log 3, a Record Raw Lite, and we're going to be getting extended record times. On the other hand, we have a Canon rep a month ago saying record limits are going to be gone. So which is it? I really want to believe the Canon technical rep, but even she said in the video that she was told that it should be happening. So what is it? Are record limits gone? Or are they just going to be increased by about 5 or 10 minutes? I don't know. What do you think? Let me know in the comment section down below. But for me, if we could at least extend it to an hour, that would be great. An hour in 4K 60, an hour in 4K HQ, especially for me, because then I could record all my videos in 4K HQ and not just these short ones. But Canon Rumors also said that we might not be getting all of these features, fixes, additions in one firmware update. They might come across several firmware updates, and this is by no way a means to say that this is all we're going to be getting. It's pretty common that when you get a new camera, a new computer, anything that's a new device, you're on the bleeding edge, you're going to have issues. They haven't got all the bugs fixed. So in the first couple of firmware updates, you're going to greatly improve the functionality, the reliability of that camera. From my use, I've had it for about 3 weeks now. I haven't noticed a lot of glaring issues with it. Yes, the record times are a pain if you're doing 4K HQ. Outside of that, not a big deal. I have noticed some strange things with menu settings and fiddling around with that. So I am looking forward to a firmware update just to really get a sense of how this camera is going to function long term. In this segment, I want to talk a little bit about my channel's growth and some of the perceptions some of you are receiving about what my intentions are, and that you feel that I'm focused more on growth than substance or content. Growth is very, very important to my channel. I do have the R5 now, and I'm testing it a lot because it's the only gear that I have. And I'm hoping to get the A7S III soon, but I don't have enough revenue coming in fast enough for me to be able to buy this as soon as it comes out. I'm a limited channel. I get revenue from just you guys watching the videos and letting the ads play. I also get revenue from affiliate links, and I don't get a ton of money. The more money that I get, the more that I can devote to putting into gear, and I have actually spent probably about 110% of all revenue and put it right back into the channel. I don't talk a lot about growing the channel, so right at the end I'll remind people to subscribe for the contest, and then right at the beginning I put that in there too, and you can see in the chapters down below I mention where I do this, so it's very easy for you to skip over that. But just know that this is very important to my channel. I'm not going to stop doing it. I find that the contests that I do, they're the most cost-effective way of trying to promote the channel, other than you guys telling your friends and family and promoting it yourselves. So I am going to continue to do that, but I'm also going to continue to give you the news unvarnished the best way that I see fit. And yes, to answer another comment, it is a little bit Canon focused lately, but guys, I just bought the Canon EOS R5. This camera is one of the most talked about cameras out there, along with the A7S III, and I only had so much money. The R5 came first. If the A7S III had come first, I probably would have that now. So I'm going to go shoot with this camera a lot. I'm going to do some reviews of this camera a lot. But I really do want to be able to test out some lenses. I have been in talks with Canon Canada to try to get more gear, trying to get the R6, trying to get some of the lenses. But I'm not the only person who has needs, so that's going to take some time. I'm also trying to work with camera companies, or sorry, retail outlets to try and get gear to be able to test out, but it does take time. I'm sure that once I start testing the A7S III, I'm going to be told I'm a bit of a Sony fanboy, because I know I'm going to love that camera. I mean, what's not to love about it? It's a video-centric camera. It's going to do every mode that I could possibly imagine needing and not have any essentially record limits or time limits other than battery life, because I don't see myself shooting in the Florida heat or Florida sun. So just bear with me. I'm doing the best that I can. This is a small channel. I just started last October. I didn't have much of a budget, and I still don't. Like I said, everything that comes into the channel gets spent on equipment, so bear with me. I am going to grow, and if you want to help me grow, if you're looking at buying anything, check out my affiliate links down below, and whenever you buy something there, I get about a 2% commission or fee, and again, it goes right back into the channel. So, and I know a lot of you have been doing that, so I do appreciate it. It really does help. Now, also, what I've done in this video is I've hidden I will say it's a camera accessory somewhere in this frame. And I didn't do it right at the beginning, so you're going to have to find out. But if you are the first to identify exactly what it is and the brand, you earn an extra entry into the Canon EOS R5 contest. And the reason I'm doing this is I received a couple of comments and feedback from my last contest, and some people were saying, well, Simon, what about us that are regularly watching your videos? Can't you do something to help reward us? And I thought about it a little bit, and I wanted to make this so it's available to everybody. While you're watching my videos, periodically what I'm going to do is hide gear, not necessarily camera gear, in the frame, and the first person to identify that gets an extra entry into the contest. So you can end up with more than one entry into the contest to increase your odds. But that's it for now. Thanks so much for watching The Ordinary Filmmaker. Don't forget to subscribe for your chance to win the Canon EOS R5. Thanks for watching The Ordinary Filmmaker. We'll see you again soon. Looks like the sun's back out again. Getting a little windy though. Anyhow, bye-bye.